What's up, all of you Between the Reps listeners? How are you today? Well, I can tell you how I'm not. I am not smelly. I am not worried about odor creeping out from the most unfortunate of places. You know why? Because I use Lumi. As an OBGYN, Lumi's founder, Dr. Shannon Klingman, met thousands of women concerned with odor below the belt. She discovered it wasn't the vagina to blame, but bacteria on the skin. So she created Lumi, a pH-optimized, aluminum-free deodorant that actually works and works everywhere, with over 150,000 five-star reviews to prove it.
Lumi's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping.
So we are offering you something very special. New customers get $5 off Lumi's starter pack with code REPS5 at lumideodorant.com. Those savings equate to over 40% off your starter pack when you visit lumideodorant.com and use code REPS5. Today's podcast is sponsored by NutriSense. Well, that was the sound of the NutriSense biosensor that I've been wearing. With NutriSense, I've learned some very interesting things about how my stress, sleep, and exercise play a big role in my health, but also how my food and drink choices affect my body and my performance. Did you know that your glucose levels can significantly impact how your body and mind feels and functions? NutriSense lets you analyze your glucose levels in real time in response to food, exercise, stress, and sleep. To start decoding your body's messages and pave the way for a healthier life, visit nutrisense.com/reps and get $30 off your first month and 1 month of board-certified nutritionist support. When they ask how you learned about NutriSense, make sure to tell them it was Between the Reps podcast. That's nutrisense.com/reps for $30 off your first month and 1 month of board-certified nutritionist support. Please tell me that there are some other people out there who are listening who have brain fog. I would love to know. If I'm the only one, I really don't think I am. After taking Qualia Mind for a little while, I have realized that I'm no longer losing my words. I can pull them out of the cobwebs pretty quick. So our sponsor, Neurohacker, combines 28 of the most research-backed nootropic ingredients on Earth into the ultimate brain fuel formula, Qualia Mind. See what the best brain fuel formula on Earth can do for your mindset. Go to neurohacker.com/reps for up to $100 off Qualia Mind. And as a listener of Between the Reps, use code REPS at checkout for an additional 15% off any purchase. That's neurohacker.com/reps and use code REPS for an additional 15% off to experience life-changing mental performance from Qualia Mind.
Hi, Sickie.
Hi.
Long time no see.
I know. I'm feeling better from my bug from Thailand. I'm just still exhausted.
Do you think the bug is from Thailand, or do you think it's just like from traveling? Like, do you think you got it on, or were you sick there?
No, I started
Like
feeling
from traveling?
shitty. I started feeling shitty on my layover in Germany. I started not feeling good. It's the German.
You got sick in Germany.
Virus. But actually, and I don't know if it's the same thing or not, but the one of the guys that we were working with has been sick, and then Brooke actually is saying that she's coming down with something, maybe. So
you guys were probably just spreading it around.
Just sharing.
Just
sharing the wealth.
Sharon is Karen. All right, guys. Hey, this is Between the Reps with Brooke, Jeanna, and Devin. It is just Jeanna and Devin today. Thank you for joining us. This is going to be a quickie. You know, pretty sure like all of us have had a quickie.
I think
I mean, maybe people are like, I am not the slut that you have been. I don't know. I feel like even if you're married, you've had a quickie.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, if you haven't and you're married, like, you guys have too much time on your hands.
I don't know if you have too much time on your hands or like, I don't know, like maybe you're like a nympho or something.
Or you need it like a hobby or something.
You know what I always thought was funny is like when people, I mean, I'm a fan of the quickie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I was a huge fan when I was married of the quickie.
Yeah.
You're yawning.
It was like, between homework and dinner, there was like a 5-minute gap. That was
wow.
like,
You sound so much racier than me. I'm even talking like at night when you're both in bed.
oh no, I wanted to bang that shit out during the day. So the night was my own.
That's so true. I was just telling somebody, I think I became a night owl because that was my time. It was like the only, because I had kids so young, you had kids young. It's like, you're waking up, you're with kids and then the husband and the dinner and the homework and all that. And then you get the kids to bed and then, your husband, like mine, was always like asleep by 8:30, 9:00. And then I was like, it's my time.
Yeah.
It just sounds like I'm doing like a Broadway musical all over the house.
It's my time.
And I was just telling somebody that's like, and I think what's funny is that I just started enjoying that me time so much. Mm-hmm. Like I would be tired, but I would just be like, no, you can get another hour.
Right.
Don't waste it sleeping.
I think that's a universal. I feel like that's kind of a universal thing because my best friend had kids later on. Mm-hmm. So she's got like a 6-year-old and she is 45. And then she's also got a 3 or 4-year-old. That's really bad that I don't know how old she is. But she was never a night owl. I mean, growing up, like going to parties in high school and stuff.
Yeah.
No, by 10 o'clock.
She's like the early to bed.
Now I get messages from her at 1 a.m. and she's like, I'm just watching my show.
I know, right? I know. I think that people think it's because you're used to like getting up with an infant and then it's that. And it's like, no, it's just you want some time to yourself. Yeah.
Somebody's not pawing at you.
I know. Yeah. I just need some me time. Yeah. It's funny because speaking of, I recently I had some girlfriends from the gym invite me to go see this. It was like a Taylor Swift DJ dance party at like a concert venue, like a little local one that we have here in town called the Catalyst. And I'm not a Swiftie. I've been to a Taylor Swift concert, not the recent one because that's just, ridiculously priced. But I had taken Ruby years ago and she loved Taylor Swift. And I didn't have anything to do. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go. Not realizing that we were going to be out as late as we were. I mean, Devin, I was ready to go home. I think we got there at 8:45. I was ready to go home at like 9:45.
Yeah.
And it was what's funny is that they all decided, they put me in this group chat, super awesome girls. And they were like, okay, yeah, I'm going to wear this from this album and this from this album. And I was like, fuck, we got to dress up. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what I'm going to dress up as. So my son-in-law is a huge Chiefs fan. And I'm sure if any of our listeners have ever been on social media, I'm sure you've seen like the whole Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce phenomenon. Oh my God, there's the hugest spider. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. I got to kill it. I'm so sorry, but that shit will keep me up at night.
Well, I just said I forgot that you had your headphones in, but I said don't miss her. It's gonna come get you.
I've definitely done that. I was like, oh my God, I'm never gonna sleep tonight if I know that thing's in here.
I have had some giant spiders
Dude,
over the last.
huge fucking spider. Okay. So anyway, so my son-in-law was like, well, I have a Travis Kelce jersey you could wear. And so I was like,
Nice.
yeah. So I said, oh, yeah. I mean, like, I don't know what else to wear. Like, I'll wear that. Like, I feel like there's gonna be so many people with, Travis Kelce stuff. So we get there. And so not only that, but I don't know if anybody remembers this. I don't, there was a viral, I feel like it was really before social media was big. Maybe it was when it was just starting. Do you remember the viral video of Taylor Swift, that song, Trouble, 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 like that song? And it goes,
Yeah.
And it was a goat.
No, I don't remember that, but I know the song you're talking about.
So there was this viral video that went around where I should look it up really quick. There's this, it was kind of, I mean, not really making fun of her, but like of the song.
Uh-huh.
And when it goes, and then it's a goat and it goes, so I was like, oh, I'm going to get a goat mask. So I'm cruising around in this. I already am like used to being kind of like the oldest person around. But going to this thing, I felt ancient. They had like this roped off, like orange fenced in area where you could drink, like if you were 21 and over, because it was an under 18 or 18 and over show or whatever. And there were like 10 people in it. And the place was packed.
It's all parents like, fuck.
I know.
Fuck, so, what I do for my kids.
Yeah. And I'm cruising around in this stupid jersey with this goat head that probably nobody understands. And all my friends are dressed so cute. And so here, I'll show you a picture. So if you guys are watching, you can go and see this picture. But anyway, what was so funny about it is that I had so many people coming up to me and trying to take pictures with me. Like it was my one night to feel like a celebrity. Let me tell you, it was so stupid. But here, I'll show you a picture.
I think that's so cute though, because I mean, Swifties aren't going to be like, oh yeah, I'll wear a Kelce jersey.
Right.
Right. They're all about like their era. But what a cute idea. And then the goat mask is even better. Oh my gosh, that's great.
But so I was talking to my friend. Anyway, the whole point of me bringing up this whole thing was that I was so tired after an hour. And, all of them like know every single word. And like, I didn't realize Taylor Swift was so angry.
Oh yeah, she's angry. I went to the Eras tour. I've been to all of her shows with Faith because Faith is like a full on
Swiftie.
But I went to the Eras tour and like when you hear all the songs together in a row, you're like, ooh, she has been burned.
She has been burned. Yeah. So like they're just going for it, singing, and I'm just over there like, I don't know any of the words. So I just like kind of like I didn't want to like bum anybody's night out. So I just kind of like hung in there. But at one point, I go outside with my friend her name happens to be Kelce, and she's sitting there. And she's talking about, and this is a huge thing out there, right? Like it's all about like manifesting your life.
Oh God. Yeah.
And I get it. Like, if our listeners, if you are a manifester, good for you. I just think that it's doing, I don't know, being motivated or whatever. I don't know. But I don't think that you can manifest anything in your life.
No. I mean, if that was the case, I would have a very, very rich husband. that lives in a different country.
Right.
So
Right. No, so we were talking about it, and she's very like, we always joke that she calls me the gargoyle mother because she's like a fairy and like, like she just believes in all these things. And I think that's great. And I
great.
support it.
Like, I wish I could.
Right. But I'm such a cynic. And she even told me one time, she goes, I think you're the only cynical person that I like. I was like, oh, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Yeah.
So she always calls me gargoyle mother. And so we were sitting outside and she was talking about manifesting. And I said, and I'd had a couple drinks and I said, I think manifesting is kind of bullshit. She goes, well, that makes sense for you. I mean, I get that, but no, you really don't think that you can manifest? And I go, dude, if you can manifest, I've been fucking manifesting being in my bed for 2 hours. Okay. And I'm sitting on a curb outside of a bar right now. So no, I don't think that it always works. And, and I looked at her and I went, oh God, are you somebody that has a vision board? And she was like, I do. And I go, oh shit. I go, if I saw that shit, I would just walk up to it and I'd be like, nope. Just like, nope. None of it's going to happen. Yeah, keep dreaming.
What's up, all of you Between the Reps listeners? How are you today? Well, I can tell you how I'm not. I am not smelly. I am not worried about odor creeping out from the most unfortunate of places. You know why? Because I use Lumi. Lumi is a whole body deodorant for your armpits, under boobs, nether regions, and it is the first of its kind, and it's seriously safe to use anywhere on your body. Lumi was created by an OBGYN who saw firsthand how normal BO was being misdiagnosed and mistreated. Normal BO comes from bacteria that is all over our body. So why do deodorants only stop at your pits? That's why I tried Lumi and I love it. Its acidified formula is clinically proven to control odor-causing bacteria everywhere, pits, privates, and beyond, for a whopping 72 hours.
Lumi's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping.
So we are offering you something very special. New customers get $5 off Lumi's starter pack with code REPS5 at lumideodorant.com. Those savings equate to over 40% off your starter pack when you visit lumideodorant.com and use code REPS5. Today's podcast is sponsored by NutriSense. Well, that was the sound of the NutriSense biosensor that I've been wearing. With NutriSense, I've learned some very interesting things about how my stress, sleep, and exercise play a big role in my health, but also how my food and drink choices affect my body and my performance. Did you know that your glucose levels can significantly impact how your body and mind feels and functions? NutriSense lets you analyze your glucose levels in real time in response to food, exercise, stress, and sleep. It's been fascinating to see my results, and a little bit scary. Honestly, sometimes I operate under the ignorance is bliss motto. But when data is right in front of you and so easy to access, it's really hard to blow it off. To start decoding your body's messages and pave the way for a healthier life, visit nutrisense.com/reps and get $30 off your first month and 1 month of board-certified nutritionist support. When they ask how you learned about NutriSense, make sure to tell them it was Between the Reps podcast. That's nutrisense.com/reps for $30 off your first month and 1 month of board-certified nutritionist support.
I think it's dangerous when somebody thinks they can manifest anything. You know, it's like you see so many people, and I'm just going to use people in the fitness world. Like if you do, and we've talked about this before, if you do A, B, and C, you can look just like me, or you can do, you know, and it's like, no, you can't.
Right.
There's this thing called like genetics.
Right.
And opportunity, and you know, like there's so many factors. And so I got into this conversation with her, and I was like, and not to say that you shouldn't want something more for yourself, but that could look just very different than what you think it's going to look like. You know, it's not going to look the same, you know, on the outside.
And that's a slippery slope, because you might pass really great things by just because it's not exactly what
it's not in line
have on
with
your
this,
vision board.
Right. This whole thing. So yeah, it's it was definitely an old moment. And I was like, I never want to go home at 1:30 in the morning ever again.
Ever again.
Too old for this shit. So yeah. Oh, segue.
I get it.
Yeah.
B and I were, obviously, oh shoot. Wait, hold on. B and I were looking at stuff, to do in Thailand.
Yeah.
And there's a hot spot. It's called Koh San Road. And everybody goes, and it's like full of like backpackers, and all the hostels are there, and there's a bunch of bars that are like open till 6 a.m.
Yeah. It's all the people doing Molly.
I guess. Yes. I don't know.
Yeah, it's called drugs.
But we're like looking at it. So I look up pictures, and I was like, ooh. I don't really want to go there, B.
I know.
It was like shoulder to shoulder people, and it's one of the things that's like, you have to go there and see Koh San Road. I'm like, well, can we just do room service again?
I know. I'm supposed to be going to this music festival in Vegas next weekend, actually. Did you look at the picture I sent you?
No, let me look at it.
It's so good.
That's so good.
Your eyes look like they're rolled in the back of your head a little bit. It's like when the drugs kick in.
Yeah. Like, and I have not had a sip of alcohol or anything other than my aloe vera capsules today.
Oh, wow. Aloe vera capsules?
Playing with fire. I know.
Okay. You're crazy.
No, they're just supposed to be because for my ulcers.
That sucks. Sorry to hear that.
That's all right.
What do you say about that? I'm just giggling.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny you have ulcers.
You're bleeding.
Yeah, so you're stressed. Your stomach is bleeding. It's hilarious.
Okay, tell me about this music festival.
Oh, so I'm supposed to go to this music festival in Vegas. It's called, I think it's what's it called? When We Were Young, which is so perfect for me. It's like, I think I know.
All it reminds me of is the Rod Stewart song "Forever Young."
Forever Young. Wait, is that Rod Stewart or Alphaville?
I think it's Rod Stewart.
Wait, what? Did he do like hold on. Okay, so this is the one I'm thinking of, and I feel like it's like played at like every graduation.
Yes.
No, that was originally Alphaville. That's not it?
Forever young.
Yeah.
I wanna be forever young. That one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not Rod Stewart? Okay.
No, dude, I'm such an 80s baby. That is Alphaville.
Okay. Never mind.
I mean, maybe he did a remake. Forever Young, Rod Stewart. Oh, he did.
Okay. So I'm not totally.
Oh, that's a different song though. Yeah, no, it's a different song.
Oh, okay. Is
Yeah.
it the same title still at least?
Yeah, same. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're not
Okay.
crazy.
I feel slightly redeemed now.
Yes, you are completely redeemed. But yeah, so anyway, so it's called the When We Were Young tour. And it's like Blink 182. It's like
Please tell me, is Green Day playing?
I'm pretty sure they are. Wait, I'm gonna look it up. Forever Young.
Oh man,
tour.
I should go and sell Advil in the parking lot.
Oh my God. No, it's Forever Young. Damn it. Anyway, so going with a couple friends who are much younger, and I was laughing because I was like, I went to a festival, well, like I don't know what you call it. It is kind of like a music festival. It's like a bunch of different bands. I went last year in May with my daughter, my oldest daughter, and it was more like 90s hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember what that one was called. Probably something else like really offensive to me. Making fun of me. But but the last time I was there, that's all I could think of. Because when you talked about like the shoulder to shoulder, like being packed in, I'm like, I just need somewhere to sit.
Right.
Like I will sit on this blacktop and get, trampled over if I have to. But I saw and what's funny is that I was complaining about it and Instagram heard me, and there's like this ad on Instagram that it's almost like a belt that you wear that has like a seat that's attached to your back. So you can sit anywhere.
Oh,
have you seen it?
So funny, no.
But Instagram, don't fail me now.
It'll probably pop up in my ads tonight.
Dude, it's the funniest thing. And what's so funny is that it's so ridiculous, but I saw it and I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I should get one of those.
Yeah.
So I can sit at this thing. I don't know how I'm going to make it. I don't know why I keep thinking that I can hang and do. And I thought about it at the Taylor Swift thing the other night because I was like, I can only hang here for an hour. And there are places to sit.
Yeah.
Yeah. How am I going to do an entire fucking day in Vegas? It's ridiculous.
Absolutely. Oh, man.
I know.
You're going to end up having fun. You will.
Oh, I will.
You'll especially have more fun if you buy the seat belt.
Dude, I would get so made fun of, but I am so at the age where I just don't even give a shit anymore. Like, I just feel like I could probably sell them there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should buy like a few of them and like just weigh up the price.
Yeah. Be like, just watch for the people that look like they're really struggling. You're like, hey,
looks like you need a seat. You need a soft place to land.
Yeah. Take a seat.
Hey, take a seat. Oh my God. So I was at a hair appointment recently, and my friend Moni, who does my extensions, she was like, Jeanna, she's like, she had gone to London and I think she was with her mom. And she goes, I went to this, you know how they have like live shows of The Bachelor, like local live shows?
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Well, they had one like near us. It was like in San Jose. So it's kind of like the same premise, like where they had like a live show of this show that they had on TV in London. And now it's available on Max. So like you can go and watch it. And it's called Naked Attraction. And it's a dating show where a person goes on, bless you.
Excuse me.
Where a person goes on this show. So like there's a host, this person goes on the show, and there's like, I think there's six, bless you. I think there's like 6 contestants that this person could go on a date with. Oh my gosh.
Shoot, sorry.
No, don't be sorry. So there's like 6 contestants that the one person can like decide to date, right? They're going to decide to date one of them. But the insane part is that they're fully nude. Oh my gosh. Bless you. So they're fully nude. Like there is nothing left to the imagination, completely naked. It's like, where has TV gone? I mean, I thought I was shitty for watching Love is Blind. This is like the complete, this is like.
Love sees it all.
Love sees it all, bearing it all. And so what they do is they're like behind this screen. And so, you know, the person comes out and they say kind of like what they're looking for in somebody, and they're going to pick somebody just based on their physical, their nudity. And so like the first time they go, I can't remember what they say, but the person, the host basically says like, you know, we're going to go through the first round. And the first round, like this screen goes up right to like their belly button. So it's like everybody's dick or everybody's vagina is showing. And the worst part is like they're standing behind this thing. And so like, say it's a person looking at, you know, depending on, you know, what they're attracted to. Like sometimes it's like all men, sometimes it's all women, sometimes it's men and women. And then they'll like survey it. So like, they'll be like, the host will be like, so what do you think about this hair on his balls? It's so crazy to me. It's like a train. Yes, of course I've watched it. You told me about it.
I watched it.
So my friend Moni, she like went to one of these live ones in London, and I don't know if she completely realized what it was, but she was like, Jeanna, they are completely naked and they're doing this on stage. So like completely naked up to the belly button. So it's like, you know, they're kind of like critiquing like vaginas and talking about like how they're shaped or how much hair is on it, you know, critiquing the penises, whether they're circumcised or whether they're not. It's crazy. And then they do a second round where they go all the way up. So it's like girls like boobs or guys' chests or abs or whatever. And then the third round is their face. But they're eliminating somebody at each round, right? Like they're like, which is so, it would be so humiliating.
How humiliating? Yes. I mean,
right?
But to the people who would actually sign up for that, because I've read some of the contracts for these reality shows for friends of friends, and they are intense contracts. Like, you either the person didn't know what they were reading to sign away all rights that they have. Right. or
you're just going and you're like, I want to be on TV. And you're like, wait, what the fuck? I got to be naked? Like completely naked?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't know like what that looked like. So, but no, like they'll interview them after they get taken off, and they'll be like, you know, I've never been comfortable in my body, but this felt really good for me to do. Like it was empowering. And it's like, yeah, I guess, I don't know. I certainly would not want to be voted out. Yeah. Because like, you know, your vagina looks a little weird.
Yeah. Like,
you know, or, you know, there was some hair coming out of your butt crack, or I don't know. It's so, it just feels so violating to me. So then they do this. So they're getting rid of somebody each time. Like, which one do you want to get rid of? And they're behind like these different color screens, and it'd be like, well, I'd like to get rid of green, you know? And then like the really awkward part is that then it shows the person completely that got like voted out. And then they have to come out and hug the person that said like, nah.
Is the person that said like, nah, and the host, like, I don't expect the host to be naked, but is the person that's like looking for a date naked?
No, but they eventually have to get naked. So what happens, and I don't totally remember at which round it is. So then they do the second round, which is like, the chest down. And then they do the third round, which is like the face down, like your whole body. And then they have to go around, and whoever hasn't been eliminated has to say what they love about their body and what they don't like about their body.
Oh my gosh.
And then I think it ends up being down to like 2 people. And then the person that's picking has to go get naked and then stand in front of them.
Both girls are like, nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It just seems so one-sided. Like, I feel like the other 2 contestants are like, I'm not even attracted to this person, but I guess like, I don't know. It's the whole thing. And then, so like whoever they pick, they're like, they awkwardly like hug naked. And then it'll like fast forward to them like meeting in a bar and like having their first date. And then it'll fast forward again to them like having an interview after, and basically saying like, some of them are like together, or some of them are still seeing each other. Some of them aren't. It's wild. It is wild.
Oh man. Please tell me that there are some other people out there who are listening who have brain fog. I would love to know. If I'm the only one, I really don't think I am. Losing your keys, forgetting something at work, forgetting appointments, etc. It's not fun, and it does not make for a very productive day. I'm going to be honest with you. I tried Qualia Mind and was a little bit skeptical because I've tried a lot of different supplements. This is different. Qualia Mind has helped me be more focused on tasks, have better memory, increased vocabulary. After taking Qualia Mind for a little while, I have realized that I'm no longer losing my words. I can pull them out of the cobwebs pretty quick. It has also helped me with productivity and just overall mental clarity. So our sponsor, Neurohacker, combines 28 of the most research-backed nootropic ingredients on Earth into the ultimate brain fuel formula, Qualia Mind, and it's been changing people's lives. The formula is non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, and the ingredients are meant to complement one another, factoring in each ingredient's effect on supporting mental clarity. It is also backed by a 100-day money-back guarantee, so you have almost 3 months to try Qualia Mind at no financial risk and decide for yourself. See what the best brain fuel formula on earth can do for your mindset. Go to neurohacker.com/reps for up to $100 off Qualia Mind. And as a listener of Between the Reps, use code REPS at checkout for an additional 15% off any purchase. That's neurohacker.com/reps and use code REPS for an additional 15% off to experience life-changing mental performance from Qualia Mind. I can't promise that I'll make it through a full episode, but I'll try.
Well, you can fast forward. I'm a huge fan of fast forward.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch it on like ×2.
Yeah. I fast forward Love is Blind because this is all I want to know. I want to know who they are. I want to know who they pick because I doubt there's anybody out there that doesn't know. I mean, there probably are people because they're probably better people than me, but there's a part like these people meet in these pods, like where they never see each other. And it's the most ridiculous thing. They get engaged after like 2 weeks of talking to each other. And then they do this reveal. So I love the reveal, like where they have to see each other for the first time.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like awkward and like, like maybe not attracted to each other, but they're engaged.
But they're already engaged, right?
They're engaged.
Yeah.
Then they have to like go on kind of like a pseudo honeymoon type trip. And then they have to like live together for a week and decide if they're really going to say I do at the end. It's so stupid. But so I always fast forward to the reveal, and then I fast forward to the honeymoon, and then I fast forward to see who's going to actually get married or not. And then I fast forward to the reunion. So I can breeze through like an entire season, like within a few hours.
I like your style with that. That's how I would have to watch it for sure.
Yeah. Because all the stuff in between, I'm not interested in.
Right.
And it's so funny to me, like, I don't know. Like, maybe this sounds very judgmental, and I am just going to be judgmental. But
knock yourself out.
Who's so fucked up that they're gonna get engaged and married within 4 weeks?
Right.
And then there's always somebody that doesn't say I do. Like they say like I don't or whatever. And the other person is like, I can't believe it.
I'm heartbroken.
And it's like, you've had a 1 month romance. Like you're gonna spend the rest of your life with this person.
Yeah. Like,
insane. It is insane.
I understand like The Bachelor because there's a huge money prize at the end.
Oh, there is?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What, like the person that wins gets money?
If they get married, if they actually get married, and I think this is the way that it works. I remember hearing it from somebody that worked on the show, but
okay.
I think if they get married and they stay together for, it's either 6 months or a year, they split $500,000.
Oh,
they each get $250,000.
Well, I mean, that would be like a no-brainer.
Right.
They have to live together?
I don't know. I think they have to be like married and do all the press circuit and everything. That's just what I remember hearing when The Bachelor was really popular. I don't know if it still is. Like, I don't watch anything.
I don't watch it either.
To do with.
I don't think I've ever watched it like past like the first season.
Yeah.
What's really funny is that there was a guy from our gym that went on The Bachelor.
Really?
Yeah. He was a guy that used to work out at our gym, and he went on The Bachelor. So I think I just watched I think he got voted on like the first night, like when they meet.
Uh-huh.
And this was what was so stupid to me. I was like, I hadn't watched it for a while. And like all the guys, it was a girl, it was a bachelorette. And so like all the guys are trying to impress her, and it was the one where this guy, they were all trying to do something to like stand out, right? Like when they met her. So they would drive up in, like a kid's fire engine. One guy.
That would impress me.
Yeah, right. I know. I just everything like, what is going on? I've clearly not watched this show in a while, but there was one where the guy showed up as there was like a set table, and then there was like like the silver dish with the lid, but his head was in it.
I guess that would leave an impression, right?
Right. So ridiculous. But anyway, it was that season that I watched that he was on, and I think he got ousted that night, like when they're all like doing their like one-on-ones or whatever, because her friend came along and thought that he wasn't really there for the right reasons. I'm like, is anybody there for the right reason?
Right.
Come on.
You're like, come on, girl. Come on, girl. You can do it.
None of you are. Yes. I don't know. It's so stupid. But I'll watch it. I know.
Yeah. You remember during COVID that show called The Circle?
Oh, why does that sound? I don't know if I watched
I
it.
did watch that.
What was that?
They were all in like different
circle?
apartments.
Mhm.
They were all, it was during lockdown. And so they were all in like different apartments, but like had to, I don't even remember what the point of it was, but they would like interact with the circle and like have a challenge or like a riddle that they had to solve or something.
From
I don't
6
know.
feet away.
Yeah, pretty much. It was stupid, but
Oh my God. No, I don't remember that.
that was
Don't give
during
me
the
one
time
more stupid thing to watch.
don't waste your time on that one.
Yeah, I
Just
can't.
watch the naked people.
I guess I'm gonna keep looking at dicks.
Yeah.
It's all the dicks.
It's all
Dicks and
the dicks.
vaginas. All right. Well, we should probably wrap this up.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you for going on this beautiful journey with us. I hope that we,
Thank you, guys.
brought you a lot of insight.
Maybe just a little chuckle here
A
and
little
there.
chuckle here and there.
Just a little chuckle.
Yeah. And maybe don't watch any of the shit that we just talked about. Be a better person. Be a better person than we are. Okay, guys. Thanks so much for listening. Don't forget to
rate, review, subscribe, 5-star rating, 5-star warning.
And we'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.